Exactly. Alright, well that's recording, so I'm cutting it out. You ready?
No, he didn't want to have his nipple on camera?
He didn't want his nipple on camera.
Really? Okay.
He didn't want to come in. That's fine. You gonna do your weird movement?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Alright guys, welcome to the second episode of SoulBound. In this episode we're going to go over quite a few things, but mainly looks like it's going to be ESO for this part. Next episode we'll talk a lot more about Guild Wars 2, as they're actually revamping everything there. So if you guys do play Guild Wars 2 and you haven't checked it out yet for what we're doing with Pact Gaming, you can go in there and help them out. They could use a helping hand. Derek's going to kill me for that.
Lord, am I?
Oh well. Anyway, obviously you guys should know who we are already. It's Chris, A12389 for you ESO guys. He pops up in the Guild Wars 2 channel pretty often. And he was also the guy who popped up on Beer Night with the open mic and
really drunk
talk. And he was extremely drunk, which we'll get to that part in a second.
You guys get the full coverage.
Get the full coverage of his Beer Night. And we'll go over, of course, our own and the unfortunate events of trying to do PvP during Beer Night. Don't ever do that again.
Never again, yes.
Never again. Alright, so here we go.
Hey guys, hey here. I wanted to go over my Beer Night experience with you guys, share it with the Pact Gaming world. When I was in Mexico for my honeymoon, I bought a bottle of tequila. Real Mexican tequila. About yay tall. Has the worm in it. It's supposed to get you really drunk. I'm a firm believer in all alcohol being equal. So I invited my friend over, and I said, you know what, this is Beer Night for Pact. Me and you are going to drink. I'm going to be on Mumble. We're going to play video games. It's going to be great. He's like, dude, hell yeah. I'm like, but the problem is, it's only me and you. We killed this bottle. He was down. I was down. And little did we know we sealed our fate. We started drinking at 7. Beer Night started at 9. So we had a little bit of head start on you guys. By about 9 o'clock, and I was about 8 shots in. He was 9 shots in. We decided we should just play, for a bit. And to be honest, I don't remember the next 2 or 3 hours. Later on that night, however, when we did end up calling it a night, because all coordination was lost in any kind of gaming activities. I went to bed, woke up 2 minutes later having to use the restroom, and fell over and passed out in the restroom. Meanwhile, my friend was vomiting in the living room all night. So, Beer Night was a great success. That bottle that we started being 100% full, down to about here. So I think we contributed to Pact and complete alcoholism that night.
Bravo!
Yeah, right?
Bravo, you drunk piece of shit!
Exactly. I'm an alcoholic, you guys.
Alright, and those of you who know who he is, who's been popping up in Mumble a lot, who's been trying to help out as much as he can, having computer problems would be Vico. Vico should be returning. You guys should see a lot of Vico throughout from now on. By the time you see this episode is when the computer should show up. He has a new computer coming in. He's got it. He's going to set it up. He'll be able to start playing. His old one wouldn't let him play, even though it let him play in beta, which kind of sucks. But he'll be pumping it back up. He's only like level 14, hardly able to play. He can't even do PvP. Totally blows, especially since he's an actual guild leader. So when that pops up, that means I'll be able to relax a little bit more, and you guys can actually get a hold of Vico for all of your bullshit, whining, crying, asshat nonsense comments.
Also, looking at a new way to advertise Pact Gaming, how cool would it be if you had someone down the street who was in Pact, who you could go chill with, game with, and, do all kinds of Pact activities with. Please use protection. We're considering having some sort of street team where, you'll get a Pact Gaming t-shirt, not like this one. It will be unique, saying street team. We will give you flyers, brochures. We'd want you to go out and hand out at gaming places, out at colleges, out at clubs, out at bars. Maybe not bars. No more Beer Night. Strip clubs, instead of throwing them ones, be throwing them flyers out there. But in all seriousness, we're looking for people who are interested. Just give us some feedback, leave us a comment on this video, or you can just message me or Ryan.
We'll be doing a lot of social events next weekend. All the events are usually taking place that are important, call it what you will, on the weekends, because that's when I don't have work, and that's when Vico, who our guild admin actually doesn't have work as well. So we try to collaborate that together. We'll have a lot of social stuff like Manhunt. That's going to be one of the most recent things coming out. I actually tried to do an event for that recently, but then we actually stopped to shoot this. So, basically what's going to work, somebody's going to hide, they're going to take a screenshot where they're hiding, put the screenshot on the website, and then everyone's going to see the screenshot and be told to go, and then that's where they got to find the person. You'll travel to them on the guild list, so that way you're on the same phase, and then you'll hunt the person down, and then you'll have a time limit, say like 15 minutes, and in that 15 minutes, every single person who finds them takes a screenshot. Well, no, I wouldn't say they take a screenshot, just, yell, I found him, and everybody knows, I found him, he found me, and then you'll get rewarded, probably pack points, things like that. To help you rank up in the community. Alright, so on the 12th was actually our very first public meeting where we had everybody come in who was a part of the ESO community to actually discuss some of the stuff we had, which was the current crafting teams, the upcoming war call system, and the PvE team, which I'll explain all three of those here in just a second and give you a link as well where to actually find out where everything is. For the public meeting, it went very, very well. There was about 15 plus people in the actual room, and everybody had feedback. That was fantastic. So I want to actually thank you guys for being a part of the public meeting, giving your feedback to Pact, helping us rechange everything, and because of you guys, we now have a brand new system for all of the teams. The crafting teams have been completely reset. So if you were in a crafting team prior to the meeting, which was on the 12th, so anytime before the 12th, if you were in a crafting team, it's completely different now. So if you want to see all the changes, go to pactgaming.com, put your mouse over the community tab, and then a drop-down menu will come down. It'll say ESO forum. Click on that, and then you'll pull up your forum, go all the way down to crafting. I mean, it's basic stuff. It's elementary. Elementary, dear Watson. Just click on that, and then you'll see ESO structure, which is a global forum. So that thread is actually on everything. So click on ESO structure and read how everything works. And then once you understand how everything works, apply for the teams that you want, which are crafting, PvP, and PvE. Are you telling me to slow down?
Yes.
He's telling me to slow down. I'll talk as fast as I fucking want to.
You're gonna pass out.
No. I won't. The Pact Gaming website is actually going to get a complete new look. We're going to completely revamp everything. I'm going to take it all apart, reorganize it. So if you would actually like to help with that, I'm looking for people who are good with Photoshop, know how to use the engine module interface, know how to do any kind of custom graphics, anything like that. Get a hold of me through the website, and we'll set it all up, and then we'll start Dropboxing stuff, things like that, to kind of revamp and redo the website, make it a little bit more sleek. I don't feel like there's enough graphics on the site. I feel like you got just the banner, and then it's just text and video there. I think there's more. We need more to it. I want to be a little bit more visually erotic. So we're going to change up the website a lot. Any help that I can get for that will obviously make it go a lot quicker. You can ask anybody that anytime we've really done a website revamp, it's taken me like a month to do. So rather than taking a month to do it, which is going to now take more because I'm also doing SoulBound and I'm also helping with the ESO branch, rather than doing nothing but stuff on the website and managing things. So any help is totally appreciated. Speaking of help,
we're also thinking about starting Dungeons and Dragons weekly gameplay. I would be DMing. We'd be playing fantasy, not realism. For those of you who aren't D&D fans, it's very easy to get into. We're just, once again, seeing who's interested. We could set a date and a time and play over Mumble. If I have enough interested people, we will talk in either Mumble chat or over the website and figure something out and see if we can get that started.
nerd!
Nerd status +1.
So for the PvP teams, the war call, the way war call is going to work is basically you sign up for the PvP team, you instantly get thrown into a team through our website. So you make sure you're registered, go to your profile, click add character, and then choose the game, which is ESO. And then when it adds a character, you send me a message on Pact Gaming so I know you've done it. And then I'll go to the character list that we have for all the people who have signed up, add your character to the team, and then anytime there is a war call event, I will send out the war call through the messages, so you'll get a notification, and it's a private message only to people in the war call. So you will only find out about PvP specific events through war call. We will announce them as well through the guild chat last minute, just so we can get last minute people who might be interested, but you will know about them in advance to also know what the objectives are, whether it's a scouting mission, whether it's an attempt to like fucking do a full full map scale if we want to. And then of course there's also things like there's the PvE content inside the map itself. We'll do stuff like that, of course. And then there's the PvE teams. The PvE teams is mainly for the in-game. However, it also does consist of doing dungeons, questing, all the environmental stuff, things like that. We don't really have a solid structure on that just yet because the difficulty is if we create teams based on roles, which is how we're going to do it for in-game. You have 4 people per group. Each person fills a role. You got 1 healer, 1 tank, 2 DPS, and then you have up to 12 people total. So you're going to have fucking 3 groups, right? That's 3 groups, right? See, my math is horrible. That's why I play video games, because I couldn't pass school. Anyway, once everybody's into their groups, doing the PvE teams is kind of difficult before in-game because of the levels differences. So it's going to be difficult for us to have level differences and not have consistent in-game content going on versus dungeons for lower people. So we'll have to figure something out for that. Probably won't have any special teams for PvE except for in-game stuff.
Just a reminder, you guys, we also have our user spotlight contest settings soon where you make an imitation video of me or Ryan, whoever you like the most out of Pact. Make sure you have these videos in by, let me see, that due date was
Sunday,
April 20th. Make sure you guys send those videos in. We will get you that Pact Gaming t-shirt for the winning video.
We got a community question for you guys. Basically what I'm going to do is just ask you guys a quick question. If you can leave the answer for it inside the YouTube comments, that really help us kind of keep things active, keep things moving, and kind of help give us something to give feedback to. We want to know what you think we're missing. If you could add anything to Pact, what would you add to Pact? What are we missing? We have Clash of the Classes going on. You guys have not had a chance to really be introduced to that if you're new to the ESO community, from the ESO community. Basically what we do is we take classes from multiple MMOs, put them against each other, we let you guys vote on it. The current one is the Nightblade from Elder Scrolls Online versus a Thief from Guild Wars 2. If you guys go over to the CVC section on the website, click CVC, send your vote in, we'll get the responses, we'll put it all together, throw a little snazzy video, fun stuff, all that crap. That's totally lovely and awesome. Makes me feel kind of lonely. Anyway, we'll have that up for you by the next episode, which will be on 2 weeks from now. When's 2 weeks from now? What date is 2 weeks from now?
From today or from Wednesday?
From Wednesday, which is today.
Today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday, not Sunday.
Not Sunday, definitely not Sunday.
Date!
Why am I in June?
Date! What is the date?
Okay. Today's the 16th, it'll be 2 weeks, it'll be 30th.
There you go, on the 30th.
April.
30th of April, we'll have the final results for class versus class.
I mean, I just don't want it to end. You know, some things are just too amazing. It means more to me. You can never know.
I know. I wish this wasn't it.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Oh, 2 weeks from now.
No, this is it.
This is it?
This is the reason that the world goes into riot.
The end?
It's the end. It's the end of the show.
Like that one movie about the Purge? Kind of like what I did on Star Wars and killed everyone. And
yep. It's the end of the show.
I mean, it was decent at best.
At best.
I mean, you might have laughed twice.
2.5. 2.5 times. I counted.
Can I talk about short people and use a different word?
Alright, guys, that was the end of this episode. We'll see you kids, see you guys
See you
again.
kids again,
See you
guys.
kids again, guys. In 2 weeks, on the 30th will be the next episode. So keep an eye out for that. And please vote for CVC and do
I need your imitation videos.
We need your invitation videos by Sunday on the 20th so we can actually have time to put them into the next episode.
April 20th.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's just April 20th. It's a good day.
Will be a good day.
April 20th.
Anyway, we'll see you guys on April 30th. Hopefully we'll get your videos by the 20th. And,
Au revoir.
yes. Let us know what we're missing. Let us know what we're missing in our comment section. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know what we're missing. What we're missing. Let us know. Let us know what we're missing.
Missing you. It's easy cause you're beautiful. You can cut me off.
You don't even know who you're talking to. They might not be beautiful.
I think anyone who is watching this video is the most beautiful person in the world. You're fucking beautiful.
What if I'm watching the video?
Then you're fucking beautiful.
I'm not even going to cut that out. In fact, I think I'm going to enlarge it.